So remember I told y'all I'll take y'all to Miss Mathews and Duye's because Duye could do anything with metal. This is Duye's. This is Miss Mathews' property. Usually, I mean not every time, but usually I come into town. If it's like been, if it's been over 3 days, I'll come back by and see if she needs something. She's just a really nice old lady, freaking, and really spiritual, just a good soul. But so this is my next neighbor. This is at the bottom of the hill, and this is her driveway. That driveway actually goes, it's just a dirt road that if you just follow, this one was actually paved and stuff. But yeah, we haven't. So all these things that you see, well, that's an old school tool or whatnot, like plow and so on and so forth. But you'll never see these things because they don't exist anymore. I mean, some of these, like I said, my land ain't been touched since the 1930s. So stuff like that, I don't have no clue. But that was your tractor pulled by horses, and you throw the brake on them so they couldn't pull you no more. With the little plow in the ground, you can go for a little, mulcher. What, dude? I'm sorry. What's this? Oh, I thought it said Mason. Boo. Yeah. So Duye Mathews built all this stuff. He said, you know what? And he used to win metal shows, art shows, basically. That's a splitter, log splitter. He used to go to these art shows where it was metal, and you had to make things out of metal. And so I'm telling you, Duye could do anything. Duye done did it. And oh, look at the little deer sitting in her yard. Hey guys, see, that's what I'm talking about, untouched nature. They ain't even tripping. Oh, she was, but the other one wasn't. Look at it. That's untouched. That's so cool. I mean, we just drove past on the other side of the fence, obviously. They were on the other side of the fence. So we're gonna go talk to Miss Mathews, and I'm gonna ask her if I can go film what I was telling y'all about Duye's. Gosh, it's everywhere, but he has a whole bunch of stuff. She got a basketball court out there. I had to come down and shoot some hoop with her. I could actually probably beat her. You know what I'm saying? I suck at basketball, but I could beat her. Duye made that. All this stuff. And it still works, dude. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Nobody makes stuff that still works. How old do you think that thing is? I have no clue. But they used to light up all the time. And when she said that the sun used to hit it from an angle, and it used to have something on top that just would radiate beams into her house. But yeah, this is Duye's stuff. Well, I guess I'll ask her permission when I ask her if she needs anything from town. But isn't that cool? I mean, dude, I'll take that for a freaking shield. All this stuff. Duye made this instead of fence rails. I mean, that's old school workmanship that you just ain't gonna see. You're just not gonna see it. All this stuff. Hi, Miss Mathews. All this stuff Duye made. Miss Mathews? Hi.
Hello.
I'm on my way into town. Do you need anything?
Oh no. I didn't know. Thank you.
You good?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Obviously. I was wondering, because I have a little YouTube channel. I call it the black redneck
You
because
have
I'm way
what?
up. I call it the black redneck.
Oh,
But I wanted to film Dewey's stuff.
you want to what?
Just film
Take a
Dewey's,
picture of?
well, a video of Dewey's stuff, so I could show everybody. Because I was telling them about it on my channel. I was like, I'll come show you Miss Mathews and Dewey's stuff because you'll never see it again. Like all this, well, I showed him that stuff and how he made the deck, out of wood. I mean, instead of out of wood, out of metal and whatnot. Like all this stuff. And
Well, you can take pictures. That's all right.
yeah, can I go film that little place that you showed me around where all of his stuff
Oh,
is?
sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't care.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You sure you don't need anything?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And I'll just be out there for a little.
Picture.
Yes, ma'am. So this is all Dewey stuff. He made it by hand. These are all grinding wheels, probably sharpening wheels. You can cut those into mushrooms. Got a little turtle. Like I said, they're very spiritual. That's really cool. I mean, he built that into a mushroom. Let's turn it back up for her. But yeah, all this stuff. So this was like his way of doing artwork, was welding. Like all these little things, single dots he put on by, one by one everywhere. The bell, like I told you, dude, can you find anything that would still work? If this had the little thing in it, oh, it does. I don't want to swing it too hard because it is old and but I could swing it and it'll ding. Like, you're not gonna see anything like that ever again. They don't make it. So this is a girl, and that's her little old school blouse. That's what that's supposed to be. I forget what all of them are. I forget what this one was, but Dewey really liked owls. And he liked he built all these little dragons and things for his granddaughter because she really liked a cartoon or something like that. And so he welded all these little monsters. I don't know the name of the cartoon, but that's where this guy comes from, and all these little guys. All just welded out of metal, springs and gears, and you got a little freaking, it looks like an ant. I was gonna say a spider, but don't have enough legs. But yeah, every single thing you see here, everybody got the American flag waving. I'll go free hers up. The crescent moon. I like this one. I don't know why. It's just it's simple, and let me zoom back up. I don't know. It's just simple, and I don't know. I like that one. I like them all. Obviously, I'm like, he carved that into the stone. He made roses. This is metal. I mean, I don't know about y'all. I do construction, and the amount of work it would take to do every single one of these, I mean, it's crazy if you think about it. Look at those. That's a cool one too. I don't know what those are. Maybe one of you girls can tell me what those are supposed to represent. I just know the roses. What are those, like poppies? I don't know. There's one that has a lot of meaning. I think it's on the other side. I mean, all of these. There we go. It's right there. This is one of her favorite. So obviously, you could probably tell what it is symbolizing. You know, these are the stakes hanging that they hit him with, you know, or they stuck him with, the crown of thorns and the cross. And that, I really like that one. The cross is made out of nothing but old railroad spikes. That's what those is. So crazy, right? And then this is the thing I was telling you about, the horseshoe maker that still works. If you use this pump, if we put this back together, like I done it once, and she was like, I don't know. I said, yeah, no, it goes just like this. I almost want to fix it for her. That one is not going on there. I think I would have to widen it up or whatever. But you can see how it used to be. Oh. And like I said, this is the thing. Look at there. I mean, nastily corroded. But old number 400 still works like a charm, baby. And that will blow air into here, which will keep this fire really, really hot. And then they bang out their horseshoes, and this had a top on it. But, and that's what I was saying, is what it used to do. But isn't that crazy? I mean, seriously? Air that's generating to keep that fire hot? It's absolutely amazing. I mean, I find it amazing. You ain't gonna find nan tool that old that still works. I mean, that, I don't know why, but that just blows my mind. And then, okay, so this one is the difference between the physical human and the soul. Just the skeleton and the heart and the soul. So, it's like from there, or from here, I guess this is where they merge or something. I forget exactly how she explained it, but this is the soul and the person and being reborn again. And I forget exactly how that goes with it, but it does. I'm gonna chop somebody's head off. I told her I'd take all this stuff. Old school. So that's supposed to be a bow, right? It used to be strung, a quiver and your arrows. These are just all old school medieval weapons, literally. They would use this to bash through the knight's helmet. And that's what those things were for. And they're usually on a pole. Little catapults. They also used to put those on chains too to break the skull. This is a little hummingbird. And these are the little flowers that she's going to get at the pollen. Isn't that cool? Like I said, he liked owls. I think they scare away animals too or something. I think there was a double reason for it. But so it just looks like all those gears would work and then do something up there. You know what I mean? But, oh, there we go. It looks like all those gears would like still work. That's an old school lawnmower, just plain and simple. They still make them in the same type style. You know, obviously you've probably seen them. Just all this stuff that used to get horse-drawn blows my mind. Like, this was your tractor. Now we have rubber wheels, but you could still use this. You know, like, this is still solid. These gears will still roll, I bet. Look at that. If I wanted to, I could push this. This side's stuck in the bottom, but you probably used to saddle up your horses to there or something, but that was your tractor. It blows my mind. So, I forget what each one of these things represents, but it's all gears. He loved gears. He loved gears. But he made all this. Like, come on now. I have to appreciate the artwork because, well, I don't have to do anything but stay black and die, but I don't see how you can't appreciate the artwork. And those old tools up there. Yeah, now that there's a pipe wrench. That's a pipe wrench. But yeah, a little, mix and bolt. It still works. If you wanted to grind up some herbs, this is what they used to use to make the the horseshoes. They grab it with this, bang it out with that. Files and whatnot. This is the kind of the tools that he used to use, basically. I guess if you look at them, they're all gears. And then a little bit of art for his wife, and obviously his spirituality's in there. This is a little pond. And those are ducks. What else we got in here? I don't know. This just reminds me of one of those kids' things that they could come and sit in. I bet you his kids had a lot of fun with this thing. It looks like this used to be right here. But I bet you his kids had a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, it has a spring. Oh, my God, dude. Dewey was way ahead of his time. That thing is one of those kids. It is one of those kids' things. That's cray-cray. Oh, and here's one of their little things to stare at. Yeah, I bet you that's exactly what that was. She said these eyes used to light up. They used to have bulbs in them. But isn't that cool? He made that for his granddaughters. Let's see what else we got. We do gotta go on into town, but oh yeah, and that's the serpent in the Garden of Eden, trying to tempt Adam and Eve or whatnot. Very, very religious out here. There's 6 churches in Bernie. You can drive through Bernie in 5 minutes. I don't know what this is. Maybe one of y'all could tell me. But that looks just like a tool that would still absolutely work. The little gigante. I was reading Incorporated. Little Giant. Mankato. Dang. USA, baby. I bet you did. Oh, this is, I bet you this was like a polishing belt or something like that. Yeah, maybe it used to be a sander. Look at this old thing. Hercules. Hercules, Hercules. This is so cool. It's not look at those are styrofoam, but that was your back. I mean that's essentially a rebuilt tractor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is there 6? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, inline 6-cylinder. And take. I don't know what that would be. But yeah. I mean, look at this thing. Gosh, gosh, I wonder. It looks like no, that looks like the exhaust pipe. Some massive batteries. I wonder what this thing did. Maybe it was an air compressor or a generator. Because it is. Oh no, maybe. I bet you this thing still works because look at these. These are not old. Those are pretty new. And these batteries aren't crazy old. You can see this one's been taken off. All the tops are off, so they are old. These batteries probably don't work. But I imagine if you give power to this thing, it'd do something. It's your oil pressure gauge. Fahrenheit, that's your temp. Right, I don't know. Thermostatic relay type HQ. So I don't know what that machine would do. It looks like a generator. It really does. It looks like it would charge those batteries. That's an exhaust pipe. Even the freaking bushings for things used to be made out of metal. There's an exhaust pipe. It's probably what they used to call them pipes. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Miss Mathews is so cute. She's like, Duye said, okay, this is all yours, honey. You can do whatever you want. I'll build whatever you want. Only thing is, I get a workshop. He said, I'm building me a workshop. Look at, there's more. There's artwork. That railing goes all the way around, obviously. But instead of, your regular fencing, maybe that's for John to come out here and play some basketball. I'll have to challenge him. You want to hoop? So, yeah. All this stuff. This is the deck I was telling you. There was a dead bird I just threw under the deck. And there's a couple more there. Mathews. This, I forget what it says, but it's in. Oh, here it says. And a blessing on. Oh, it's so old, I can't make it out anymore. But it's the same. Oh. Blessing on you as you come in. Oh, that's way cool. A blessing on you as you come in. That's so cool. I don't know if you noticed, but Miss Mathews ain't worried about no coronavirus. I just throw that out there. And this will be the last guy to show you. What? No. Mathews. But, yeah. I think you might be hard pressed to find a welder. Thank you, Miss Mathews. Thank you, Miss Mathews. Such a nice little old lady. I don't know what that thing is, but you can't tell me that ain't cool. want to carry the yoke. Yeah. Anyways. Alright. I told y'all I'd show y'all. That's Duye's little exhibition. I just think it's really cool. That was his hobby, bending metal. You know how hot of a hobby that is? Cray. Yeah. So anyways, oh wait, one more. This guy's really cool.
Well, John Wayne ain't in Hollywood.
That's such a cool little guy.
They replaced him with some cowboys at a game.
Let's see if the deer are still there. We're on our way into town. They are, dude. Oh, that's a little baby. These dudes is not tripping.
There are times you can't catch my
Gosh, that's so crazy and untouched. That's their little baby.
still the same.
He's just out wandering.
These cartoons that
I bet you this is Mama's gonna go. She's like, dude, there's a black guy out there.
Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. I miss how it used to be when we could count on being free. And George Strait on the radio.
Alright, cool. They're probably gonna run in front of me. No, they're just gonna stop. They feel like they're safe right away. See, that guy is really not scared. I'm more interested. These guys are younger. Hey guys. There's your wild deers. But there's some good meat, but you wouldn't kill her. She reproduces. Eat and kiss my ass. He won't leave me be or let me smoke my grass. He likes my money though. Sends it to some other Joe. Hell knows never worked a day in his whole life. Good day, stay blessed, stay safe. I'm gonna go run some errands because this isn't very exciting anymore. I'll holler back, Black Redneck, and I'm out.